If you're looking at buying either the DJI Osmo Action 4, the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro, or you've got an iPhone in your pocket and you're wondering, is the audio good enough to require you to not spend the extra cash dollar on an external mic, then this video is going to be for you. This scenario is going to be when you're off the bike, you're walking around, you're at an NEC show, or you're just vlogging your life, or you're working in a garage, something like that. Obviously, if you are wanting to do motor vlogging whilst you're on the bike, you need to have some form of external microphone, because you will not be able to use the audio from the cameras. Me personally, when I used to run GoPro, I had the media mod for the GoPro, and then I used to run a Purple Panda lapel mic into the helmet. Now I'm over to the DJI world. I've got the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro on my helmet, 4 on the handlebars, and I use a DJI Mic 2 inside the helmet, wirelessly connected to the Action 5 Pro. But that's not what you come here to see. You come here to see what audio is better between the 4, the 5 and my iPhone 16 Pro. Well, let's find somewhere to pull over and we'll get into this comparison. So not everyone wants to motor vlog, not everyone wants to have the mic inside their helmet. Some people just like to have the camera on the helmet so they can record, and then when they jump off the bike, still be able to do some form of recording as well. So this is just going to be a quick test between the audio difference between the Osmo Action 5, the Osmo Action 4 and the iPhone 16 Pro. Now, something the 16 Pro has is that you can actually adjust the audio of where the direction it's coming from. So is it all around the phone? Is it what's in the shot, i.e. the frame? The settings I'm going to change the video to will be what's in the frame. At the minute, both the 5 and the 4, the wind noise reduction is off. So this is just pure sound as you would get it from the camera. It is a little bit windy today, so I would add the noise cancelling off, or the wind noise reduction off. It's going to be a little bit hard trying to film myself with two selfie sticks, but I'll do my best. Right now I'm facing into the wind, so the cameras are facing away from the wind. Can you hear them? Is there a difference between any of the cameras? And then right now I've got my back to the wind, and then so the wind is hitting the cameras themselves. Sometimes when I jump off the bike, I haven't got time to get the mic out, sort that out, faff around. I just want to quickly press record whatever I need to, and then jump back on the bike. So sometimes I need to use the audio straight from the camera, and all 3 of these cameras come with me. I'll have the 5 on the helmet, the 4 on the handlebar, and obviously the iPhone in my pocket. This is also a good comparison for me to see which one has the best audio, so I know which camera to go to as my default. Sometimes the cameras will not be facing me, I'll be behind the camera and I'll be looking at something. So right now we're looking at the beautiful 2019 GSA 1250. How do the cameras do from picking the audio up from behind them? Again, is there a noticeable difference? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off the 4 and the 5, and I'm going to turn on noise reduction on both of them. So we'll be able to compare the audio difference between that as well. And there we go then. Noise reduction is on both the DJI 4 and the 5. Can you tell any difference? Is it workable? Because obviously, like I said, there is wind noise, but there's no vehicle noise. I find when I've got the DJI Mic 2 with noise reduction on in the helmet, it's very digital and I don't really like it, so I don't run it. I do any noise reduction in the editing process on Final Cut Pro. Bearing in mind this has all been with the cameras at roughly half an arm distance from me. I'm roughly about 8 foot away from the camera now, and can you still hear me is the main point. Can I leave the camera away from the bike, be walking around the bike and still use the audio like this? Can you tell me? This is now the Osmo Action 5. I quite regularly do walk around with the bike whilst I'm doing my reviews, so this again is a common scenario I may find myself in. And now we're over to the DJI Osmo Action 4. If you had to pick the audio between the 4, the 5 and the iPhone, which one are you going for? Hope you guys have noticed the Triumph hat. A good friend of mine thought he could embarrass me by buying me a Triumph hat whilst I ride a BMW. I've got no brand allegiance. I'll wear whatever gift you send me. In the comments box below, I will put down my personal opinion between the 4, the 5 and the 16, which one I would go for. Now, like anything, if you can afford to spend a little bit more and get a DJI Mic 2, even if you just get the Mic 2 by itself at £89, highly recommend it, because again, it means you can put the camera down, walk away from it and still have good, decent audio. Whereas potentially using the onboard audio, you might not be able to get 5 foot, 10 foot from it without it starting to lose the ability of hearing you. Remember, 50% of any video is audio. And that's it, just a quick test between the different cameras I have with me and their audio. Well, don't forget to let me know which one you're picking in the comments box below. If you've got any other questions, queries or video ideas you want me to make between the Osmo Action 4, the 5, maybe the 16 Pro if you want, then drop a comment below and I'll get on to filming it. Well guys, nothing else to say, but thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, more importantly subscribe to the channel. And until the next one, ride safe.